Alright.
All right.
After so many weeks of different information online, finally Tulsa King is fully released. I hope. Seriously, for the first time I have no idea how many episodes a series is having. What the shit? I usually waited for the entire show to be released, then binge them. But with Tulsa King, man, I watched the first 6 episodes and suddenly saw that there will be 10 episodes. I waited, then suddenly episode 9 was the finale. Really? Is this some kind of a new promotion extravaganza to keep the audience subscribing to your product? Not letting them know when the series is ending? I guess you're lucky the show is good, or else you will be in so much trouble. So the series is about a gangster, Dwight Manfredi, who is released from prison after 25 years sentence and immediately gets banished to Tulsa with some bullshit excuse of expanding the operation. Without any choice, the protagonist is forced to carry out the order and start his new life at a place he doesn't know in an age he cannot comprehend either. During his stay, he gradually picks up the Tulsa lifestyle while slowly rebuilding and regaining the 25 years he lost in prison. First of all, the highlight of the show, no question asked, is definitely Sylvester Stallone. He killed it as Dwight. The character and his story allows Stallone to portray the character at a very wide range of emotion. When being with other gangsters, he is a tough SOB. With his new recruits, he is the greatest friend one could ask for. With his men, he is the best leader you can follow. And as a father, well, he failed, obviously, being in prison for their whole life, but he does his best to make up for his daughter. And every scene Stallone is in, he absolutely played the character to perfection, whether he is fooling the cops or flirting with women or negotiating with his rival. He is amazing. Without him, the show would be significantly less entertaining, to say the least. With that out of the way, move on to the other good things. The intro, the title sequence, absolutely amazing. The old city parts are injected into modern city, signifying the protagonist as the man out of his time, especially this shot, with Dwight being in the rear mirror while most of the screen is the view forward. It shows that Dwight is a man from the past. The present pictures are all in darker color, implying the darker new life for Dwight, while the gold-yellow past pictures imply Dwight's good old days, which are long gone. The gold-yellow color scheme also makes it feel like the character you will see in a Western movie. Paired all that with the Western-like theme music,
Perfekt den Schlag.
and the character Dwight is like a cowboy in the Old West as well. A man who doesn't belong comes to this new town and stir up some bad shit. Despite being a gangster show, it is not about gunfight or mob family power grip. And don't get me wrong, it definitely has those, but focus of the show is relationship of the people around Dwight. Whether it is between Dwight and his new and old friends, between friends and Dwight's with his daughter, the relationship is what drives the story. And the show is pretty funny. In the beginning, having Dwight as the fish out of water character, it generates a lot of funny jokes that sets the tone for the new town storyline, a heartwarming family and friends drama. With all the interactions, it makes the show very slow paced. It's mostly people interacting, and those are great scenes. The dialogue and everything, perfect. First is just Dwight interacting with everyone to introduce them, then slowly all of them start to have scenes of their own, and you care about what they're saying and what their concerns are, and their growth makes sense. The big conflict between the two gangs only started in episode 3, and the two gangster boss talk for the first time in episode 6, which is almost the end of the show. And this is the main issue I have with the show. The big antagonist just feels unimportant. We see him hearing about the protagonist and all that, but he doesn't act or do anything. He only tried to negotiate when the series is almost over, and the actor portraying this Breaking Bad knockoff is very good. You can feel that he is a badass, someone who smiles at you, but can and definitely will kill you if he needs to. But he is just there to generate tension and drama for the protagonist to overcome, to go up against in this new town. And compare with the superior character interaction aspect of the show, the antagonist just feels insignificant. Another issue I have is the finale. If episode 9 is the finale, it feels off to me because the show ended like it's still halfway done. It doesn't give me the cliffhanger feel, but more like there are still episodes left that aren't out yet. I don't know, maybe those reports are fake, who knows? We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. But it is confirmed to have a second season, so no matter which route, in the end, it's all waiting. In short, Tulsa King is definitely a good show. It is at its best when the characters are interacting and talking, which the writers and the filmmakers know. That's why there are a bunch of them. The gunfight stuff is just a decoration to the show, giving the nostalgic fans something to cheer if they want to see Stallone blasting someone with a gun or punch the shit out of someone. But even with those, the characters are what makes the show works. I am so glad to see Sylvester Stallone finally in something decent. After Creed, he kinda disappeared, hasn't played any major roles, just some parts in Marvel and DC and other shit, and Last Blood. So I'm very satisfied. Sylvester Stallone is a very important actor to me. First Blood is the movie that made me fall in love with movie. And after all these years, it's good to see him still killing it on screen. So, comment down below, tell me how you feel about the show. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
Move along.